You can't say, "I'm wealthy," while worrying about bills. That's like trying to whistle and cry at the same time. It doesn't work. But don't worry, we're going to fix that today. By the time you finish this video, you'll know the 3 exact words to summon $500 million. And most importantly, you'll know how to use them with real power. And if you're new here, just so you know, we keep our videos short but so potent that they leave a spark in your soul. The goal isn't to flood you with long lectures, it's to awaken your power in just a few minutes of truth. Now, let's acknowledge something real. You've been working hard, haven't you? You've been manifesting, praying, visualizing, lighting candles, reading affirmations, and still, it feels like abundance is on a coffee break. You might even wonder if something's wrong with you. Maybe you think you're missing the secret ingredient everyone else seems to have. I get it. You're tired of the waiting, the almosts. The next month will be better. You're tired of watching other people's miracles while yours are still in transit. Here's what's really happening. You're not out of alignment, you're out of clarity. You've been sending mixed signals to the universe. One minute you're saying, "I want abundance." The next you're scrolling through bills muttering, "I can't take this anymore." You're switching channels so fast the universe can't even tell which order to fulfill. Think about it this way. If you called a restaurant and said, "I'll have the pasta," and then immediately called back and said, "Actually, cancel that, I'll take the pizza," and then called again and said, "Wait, I'm not even hungry," would you expect dinner to show up? No. That's how most people communicate with the divine. They change their order every 5 minutes. So, before we talk about the 3 words, you need to understand times, why times they work. Everything begins with energy. You, me, your phone, the chair you're sitting on, it's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. Money, too, is energy, and it flows to those who vibrate at its frequency. That's why the same opportunities can show up for 2 people, and one becomes a millionaire while the other stays stuck. It's not luck, it's alignment. Let me make this practical. When you feel rich, grateful, confident, and joyful, you're tuned into the same vibration as wealth. When you feel anxious, desperate, or jealous, you're tuned into lack. The universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to your frequency. But your words times create times your frequency. So yes, the words you say matter, because they train your vibration. Now, I know you're ready for the reveal. The 3 exact words that summon $500 million are, "I am wealth." Simple? Yes. But don't mistake simplicity for weakness. Those 3 words are atomic, they carry creation power. When you say, "I am," you are invoking the divine name of being. You're not describing yourself, you're defining yourself. You're speaking from authority, not request. The universe hears "I am" and moves everything in existence to make that statement true. But here's where most people mess up. They say "I am wealth" while secretly thinking, "Yeah, right." They declare abundance with their lips but deny it in their hearts. And the universe doesn't follow words, it follows belief. So you've got to times feel, times it, you've got to embody it. Let's do a small test right now. Say quietly to yourself, "I am wealth." Notice what happens inside you. Do you feel resistance? Does your mind immediately whisper, "No, you're not"? That's the gap we need to close. That little voice of doubt is your old programming, your poverty consciousness trying to protect itself. It's scared, because wealth requires a new version of you. But here's the trick. Don't fight that doubt. Don't argue with it. Just repeat the phrase until it gets quiet. Because every time you say, "I am wealth," you're writing new code into your subconscious. You're erasing years of limitation, fear, and false humility. Now let's get practical. Here's your daily wealth ritual. When you wake up in the morning, before you even look at your phone, sit for 60 seconds and say, "I am wealth." Don't just say it, feel it. Feel the sheets beneath you as if they're silk. Feel the air as if it's carrying the fragrance of success. Smile like someone who just found out the universe is their business partner. Then, throughout the day, use it as your internal soundtrack. Stuck in traffic, "I am wealth." Doing laundry, "I am wealth." Paying a bill? Especially then, I am wealth. Because wealth is not about how much money is in your account. It's about your identity. When you embody wealth, money simply rearranges itself to match your truth. And please remember this isn't delusion. This is divine psychology. Your subconscious mind doesn't argue, it obeys. If you tell it you're wealthy, it starts filtering reality to confirm that. It begins to spot opportunities, people, and ideas that match your command. It's like training your brain to become a magnet for prosperity. I once told a friend to practice saying, "I am wealth" every morning for 21 days. She laughed at first. On day 3, she called me and said, "I just got an unexpected bonus at work." On day 10, she found $300 in an old jacket. By day 21, she was offered a promotion. Was it coincidence? Maybe, but I call it alignment. Because when you vibrate at wealth, the world rearranges to match your frequency. Now I know what you might be thinking. But what about the bills? What about the debt? What about the real world? And I'll tell you, wealth doesn't ignore reality. It transforms it. You don't wait until your circumstances change to feel wealthy. You feel wealthy first, and then your circumstances change. That's how the law works. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you times are. Asterisk. So when you say, "I am wealth," don't wait for proof before you believe it. Believe it first, and the proof will appear. All right, let's pause here. Take a deep breath. We've opened the door to something powerful. We're going to go deeper into how to activate those 3 words so they don't just sound good, they actually manifest tangible, visible wealth in your life. Because saying, "I am wealth," is the seed. But you still need to water it with belief, gratitude, and inspired action. And trust me, the moment you start doing this, something shifts in the atmosphere around you. You begin to walk differently, think differently. Opportunities start showing up. And before long, you realize wealth was never outside of you. It was waiting for you to declare who you already are. So, stay with me. We're just getting started. I'll show you exactly how to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with these 3 words, so that $500 million becomes not a fantasy, but a natural extension of your vibration. Take a sip of water, stretch a little, but don't leave yet. The next few minutes could rewrite the way you relate to money forever. Now, say it once more before we move on. Slowly, confidently, like you mean it. I am wealth. Let that sink in. You've spoken the words. You've felt their vibration. You've whispered them into your mornings and carried them into your nights. I am wealth. But now, it's time to go from saying the words to becoming them. Because true wealth doesn't come from what you do. It comes from who you are. And once you become wealth in consciousness, you magnetize $500 million, not by chasing it, but by aligning with it. Let's begin with this truth. When you say, "I am wealth," you're not trying to convince the universe of anything. You're reminding the universe of what's already true. You're speaking the language of creation. I am is the divine declaration of being. It doesn't ask, it commands. And when you attach the word wealth to it, you are writing a divine order to the cosmic law of supply. That order cannot be lost, delayed, or denied unless you cancel it with doubt. So here's what we're doing in part 2. We're locking in your vibration. We're sealing your wealth frequency so that no doubt, no fear, and no circumstance can shake it. Because the moment you master this state, you won't just attract $500 million. You'll attract peace, power, and purpose that money could never buy. Now, let's talk about how to live those 3 words. Because saying "I am wealth" is the spark, but living "I am wealth" is the fire. First, let's talk about energy posture. When you wake up, before you check your phone or run to your to-do list, take 60 seconds to align your posture with your declaration. Sit up straight, shoulders relaxed, heart open, and breathe deeply. You can't affirm wealth from a posture of worry. Straighten your spine, lift your chin slightly, and breathe as though you already own the world. Because energy speaks louder than words. You can't say "I am wealth" while slouching like life owes you something. Speak it like life is your business partner. Next, let's address the big one: doubt. Doubt is the tax you pay when you don't yet believe in your own power. And that's okay, we've all paid that tax. But the key is to stop renewing that subscription. Doubt comes whispering, what if this doesn't work? Or, you're not the type of person who becomes rich. And in that moment, you must become the authority over your thoughts. Here's a secret. You don't need to argue with doubt. Just outnumber it. Every time doubt says, what if? You reply with, I am wealth. Doubt can't survive repetition. You can't feel lack and abundance at the same time. Eventually, your dominant vibration wins. So, feed the vibration that serves you. Now, let's make this practical. I want you to think of your mind like a garden. Every thought is a seed. If you've been planting weeds, worry, lack, fear, your garden may not look too pretty right now. But that doesn't mean the soil is bad. It just means you've been planting the wrong seeds. So, from today, plant new ones. I am wealth. I am peace. I am abundance. Speak them daily, and the weeds will wither. You might say, but what if I don't feel it yet? That's fine. Do it anyway. Emotion follows repetition. Just like a song that gets stuck in your head, eventually, your subconscious starts singing along. That's when manifestation becomes effortless. Let me share a small story. A woman once told me she was always struggling financially, no matter how hard she worked. She started saying, I am wealth every day. But at first, it felt silly. She said it washing dishes, waiting in line, even while brushing her teeth. One morning, something shifted. She didn't just say it, she felt it. That same week, a business deal she thought was dead came back to life. Within 3 months, her income doubled, and she laughed because it all started with 3 little words and a little faith. Now, here's something people rarely talk about. Wealth isn't always about receiving. Sometimes it starts with releasing. You can't receive new abundance if you're still gripping onto old scarcity. That means letting go of resentment, envy, guilt, and even that old version of yourself who kept saying, I can't. Forgive your financial past. Forgive yourself for mistakes. Forgive that time you trusted the wrong person or made the wrong choice. Those experiences don't define you, they refine you. Say it right now. I release the old. I am wealth. When you release resistance, you make space for divine flow. Now let's go deeper into the science of this. Remember how I said everything is vibration? Well, your emotions are energy in motion. The higher your emotional state, the faster your manifestations arrive. Gratitude, joy, love. These are high-frequency states that magnetize wealth effortlessly. Fear, worry, guilt. Those are low frequencies that repel it. So, if you want $500 million, don't focus on the number and focus on the feeling it represents. What does having that much money feel like? Freedom, peace, security, joy. Practice that feeling daily. You're not chasing money. You're summoning its vibration. Let's do a quick visualization exercise together. Close your eyes unless you're driving, then maybe don't. Picture yourself in your ideal environment. Maybe you're walking through a beautiful home, or sitting on a balcony overlooking the ocean, or signing a check to fund a cause you care about. Feel the satisfaction, the gratitude, the ease. Then say, I am wealth. Not I will be, not I hope to be, but I am. That's how you shift timelines from wishing to receiving, from hoping to being. Now let's talk about action. Because faith without inspired action is just daydreaming. Once you start affirming, I am wealth, ideas will begin to flow. You might get a nudge to start something new, make a call, learn a skill, or change a habit. Don't ignore those nudges, they are divine instructions responding to your declaration. Wealth flows through channels, and you are one of them. You must be open to act. If an idea excites you, don't overthink it. Follow it. Action anchors belief. Now, here's a crucial part that most people overlook: gratitude in advance. Gratitude is the proof of belief. When you thank the universe for something before it happens, you declare that it's already done. That's faith in motion. So start saying, thank you for my $500 million already flowing into my life. Thank you for the doors that are opening. Thank you for the divine timing that's aligning everything perfectly. You're not hoping it's done. Gratitude locks it in. And please don't fall into the trap of waiting for a sign. You are the sign. The fact that you're watching this, that these words found you, is proof you're already on the frequency of wealth. The door is open. All that's left is to walk through it. Now let's laugh for a moment, because humor raises your vibration too. Some people think being spiritual means being serious all the time. No, the most magnetic people are joyful. So yes, laugh, dance, play. You're not summoning $500 million by furrowing your brows and gritting your teeth. You're summoning it by being light, free, and confident. The universe loves a cheerful receiver. I know some of you are thinking, but I've said affirmations before, and nothing happened. That's okay. Maybe you said them once, and then checked your bank account 5 minutes later expecting fireworks. That's like planting a seed and digging it up the next day to see if it's grown. Be patient. Keep watering it. Your wealth is growing under the soil, even if you can't see it yet. Let me share one more secret with you. The number doesn't matter. Whether you say, I am wealth, and mean $5,000 or $500 million, the law of creation doesn't judge size. To the universe, $1 and $1 billion are the same vibration energy responding to faith. So, dream as big as your heart dares. Now, let's wrap this all up with a practice that will change your life if you truly commit. For the next 21 days, speak, I am wealth, every morning and every night. Write it 10 times a day. Say it when you're brushing your teeth, walking, or waiting in line. Let it become part of your inner language. Each time you say it, add gratitude. I am wealth, and I'm grateful for my overflowing opportunities. I am wealth, and I'm grateful for the peace I feel today. I am wealth, and I'm grateful for the abundance that surrounds me. Then take one inspired action each day. Just one. Send that email, start that project, clean your space, read that book, open that savings account. Each small step is a declaration to the universe. I'm ready. And when doubt whispers, this isn't working, smile and say, it's already done. Because everything in the invisible realm happens before it appears in the physical. You're not waiting for it to come. You're waiting to see what's already on its way. Now take a deep breath and say it with me one last time. I am wealth. Feel it settle in your chest like a warm glow. Feel it expanding in your mind, in your heart, in your energy field. That's the vibration of creation. And now, if this message has ignited something inside you, if you can feel that inner yes, don't keep it to yourself. Type I am wealth in the comments right now. Let's flood this space with abundance energy. When thousands of us declare it together, that vibration becomes unstoppable. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and join this growing community of manifestors. We keep these videos short but rich in power, so every time you watch, you get a spark of divine truth that transforms your mindset and your reality. Remember, you are not someone trying to attract wealth. You are wealth discovering itself. Walk today with that certainty. Smile at life. Speak like a creator. Think like abundance. Because you don't have to chase the $500 million. It's already on its way to you. Guided by your belief, summoned by your words, and drawn by your vibration. Say it one final time before you go slowly, intentionally, like you're sealing a divine contract. I am wealth. Now go live like it. The universe is listening, and it always delivers to those who know who they are. Now let's get deeper. Why $500,000? Because it's big enough to stretch your belief, but small enough to still feel possible. It's that sweet spot between dream and reality. The truth is, $500,000 isn't just about money, it's about freedom. It's about walking into a store and not checking your account first. It's about giving without fear. It's about breathing easier. And when you can emotionally connect with that level of freedom, you magnetize it faster. Here's what most people don't realize. Money isn't attracted to people who need it. It's attracted to people who command it, and there's a massive difference between the two. Need is emotional scarcity. Command is spiritual authority. You can't command something you secretly doubt belongs to you, so before you can even speak the 3 words, you must feel worthy of the number you're commanding. Let's pause here, because this is important. I know you've struggled. Maybe you've worked hard, tried every side hustle, read every abundance book, and still feel like the universe skipped your name on the prosperity list. It's frustrating, and I get it. You're not lazy. You're not unspiritual. You're just living by the wrong rule book. You've been asking instead of commanding. You've been hoping instead of declaring. The universe isn't your parent, it's your servant. It obeys orders, not wishes. Now, here's the fun part. Let's talk about those 3 words, the ones that flip the switch and start aligning reality in your favor. The words are simple, but they hold atomic-level energy when spoken with authority. It is done. Say that with me quietly or aloud. It is done. Feel what just happened in your body when you said it. Something settles, doesn't it? A quiet knowing. No begging, no hoping, just finality. That's the tone of creation. Those are the 3 exact words to command $500,000 or anything you truly desire into your life. Because it is done isn't future tense, it's present certainty. You're telling the universe that the outcome already exists, and now you're simply aligning yourself with it. Now you might say, but how do I believe something I can't see yet? And that's where the magic of imagination meets the law of vibration. You see, the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you imagine holding that $500,000 check, feeling the excitement, smelling the ink, picturing your name printed bold across it, your body begins to believe it's true. That belief changes your vibration. That vibration changes your actions. And those actions attract the matching reality. But here's where people mess up. They say, it is done. And then 5 minutes later, they check their bank balance and panic. You can't plant a seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it's growing. The moment you declare it is done, you've placed an order with the universe. Your only job after that is to stay in alignment with the feeling of it already being true. Let me give you a simple framework I like to call the CAP formula. Command, align, permit. First, command. That's when you speak your desire as a done deal. It is done. You don't say, I hope it happens. You say, it's already handled. That single shift changes your entire frequency. Second, align. This means act, think, and feel as though the result is already yours. If you had $500,000 right now, how would you walk? How would you breathe? How would you talk to yourself? That's the energy you need to embody today, because your external world only mirrors your internal one. And third, permit. This is where you stop resisting, stop doubting, stop replaying fear-based thoughts that choke your manifestation. Permit the good to come to you. Permit unexpected opportunities to show up. Permit abundance to flow freely, without guilt or second-guessing. Now, don't overthink this. I know how easy it is to slip into doubt. You might be thinking, so all I have to do is say, it is done and money appears. Well, yes and no. The phrase is not a magic trick. It's a trigger. It's the signal that sets divine law in motion. The moment you say, it is done, and truly mean it, your subconscious begins rearranging your beliefs, your habits, and your energy to match that outcome. It's like setting a GPS destination once entered. Everything starts adjusting to lead you there. You'll notice that when you say it is done from a place of authority, little shifts start happening. You might get a new idea, a call, a conversation that opens a door. Don't dismiss those moments. They're the stepping stones toward your command. I'll tell you something funny. People think the universe speaks English. It doesn't. It speaks energy. So when you whine, why isn't this working? The universe doesn't hear your words. It hears your vibration, which sounds like uncertainty. But when you say, it is done, and your heart hums with peace and confidence, it hears completion. and completion always attracts manifestation. I want you to try something right now. Close your eyes for a moment, unless you're driving, of course, then please don't. But close your eyes and picture yourself receiving $500,000. Not in the future, but now. Imagine the feeling in your chest, the calm in your mind, the smile on your face. Let that emotion sink in. Then, whisper, "It is done." That's it. That's the command. That's the signal that tells the universe, I'm not chasing, I'm receiving. Now, let's make this practical. Here are 3 steps to anchor this energy into your daily life. Step 1, morning declaration. Every morning when you wake up, before your feet even hit the floor, say, "It is done." Don't attach it to a number. Don't even say $500,000. Just claim completion. This primes your mind for certainty all day. Step 2, aligned action. The universe works through movement. If you're inspired to make a call, start a project, pitch an idea, do it. That's how energy materializes. The command opens the door, but your actions walk you through it. Step 3, gratitude in advance. Every night before you sleep, thank the universe as if the money is already in your account. Don't say, "Please let it happen." Say, "Thank you for the abundance that's already flowing into my life." Gratitude anchors your command into reality faster than anything else. Now, I know some of you might laugh and say, "This sounds too easy." But the truth is, the hardest part is believing it's easy. We've been trained to think success has to hurt. That struggle equals virtue. But look at nature, it doesn't strain to grow. The sun doesn't struggle to shine. The flowers don't chase bees, they attract them. That's how you should live. Radiate your command so strongly that wealth can't help but orbit around you. Here's a little secret. The people who seem lucky aren't lucky. They're aligned. They've mastered the art of calm certainty. They walk around radiating the energy of "it is done," while others are still praying from desperation. You can tell the difference instantly. One energy feels peaceful, the other feels frantic. And let me remind you, there's no competition for abundance. The universe doesn't have a shortage. You commanding $500,000 doesn't take away from anyone else. In fact, it expands the whole system. When you prosper, you create ripples of possibility for others. So don't shrink your desires out of guilt. Command boldly, command beautifully. Here's something powerful to remember. When you say, "It is done," you're not convincing the universe, you're convincing yourself. Because once your inner world accepts something as true, your outer world must follow. That's not philosophy, that's law. So here's what I want you to do after this video. Take a notebook and write, "It is done," 3 times at the top of a page. Under it, describe in detail how your life looks and feels now that you have $500,000. Don't write as if it's coming, write as if it's already here. What's changed? How do you feel when you wake up? What does your day look like? This simple exercise rewires your subconscious faster than any seminar ever could. And if you really want to supercharge this, pair it with laughter. Yes, laughter. Joy is the fastest vibration to attract abundance. When you laugh, you're telling the universe, "I trust you." So instead of worrying about the how, laugh at the idea that you ever doubted your power. Because once you realize who you really are, a creator, not a victim, you'll start seeing money not as something you chase, but something that naturally comes when you're aligned with peace, certainty, and joy. So, the next time you find yourself anxious about bills or wondering if things will ever change, pause and say, "It is done." Breathe. Let that peace wash over you. Don't rush. Don't push. Just trust. You've already placed your cosmic order. Now, before we wrap up, I want you to do one small thing today. Choose one action that reflects the energy of your command. Maybe it's organizing your workspace like a wealthy person. Maybe it's paying a small bill with gratitude. Maybe it's walking with confidence even if your bank balance hasn't caught up yet. Just one small act that tells the universe, "I'm ready to receive what's already mine." If this message resonated with you, I want you to comment below with the words, It is done. Let's fill this space with powerful declarations. When you speak it, you send energy out. When you type it, you anchor it. And when you believe it, you live it. Remember, this channel isn't about long, drawn-out theories. We keep it short, sharp, and spirit-lifting, because transformation doesn't need hours. It just needs one moment of awakening. And if today felt like that moment for you, then stay with us. Subscribe, because there's so much more to uncover about commanding the life you were meant to live. Money isn't far from you. It's not hiding. It's simply waiting for you to declare that you're ready. You don't attract wealth by chasing it. You attract it by embodying it. So say it one more time with me softly, but with full conviction. It is done. And when you go about your day, carry that energy like a crown. Because the truth is, you were never meant to beg for blessings. You were meant to command them. The universe is listening, and your command has been heard. The universe doesn't hear, I'm temporarily experiencing a cash flow situation that I'm actively working to improve. It hears, she wants to be broke. Got it. More broke coming right up. This isn't just some mystical mumbo-jumbo either. There's actual science backing this up. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system, which is basically your personal search engine. Whatever you consistently tell it to look for, it finds. Tell it you're unlucky, and it'll present you with a highlight reel of every stubbed toe and missed opportunity. Tell it you're blessed, and suddenly you're noticing four-leaf clovers in concrete parking lots. But here's where it gets really interesting. The universe operates on what I like to call the Amazon Prime principle. It's incredibly efficient at delivering exactly what you order, but it can't read between the lines of your wishful thinking. When you say, I don't want to be poor, the universe hears poor and starts prepping your delivery of more poverty. It's like typing "not pizza" into a food delivery app and being shocked when you get pizza. So what are these magic words that make the universe sit up and pay attention, like a golden retriever hearing a treat bag? They're simpler than you think, but they require you to become the most honest person you know. First with yourself, then with the universe. First, let's talk about the power of I am. These two little words are like the universe's red phone, direct line to headquarters. Whatever follows I am becomes your cosmic order. I am struggling, orders more struggle. I am abundant, orders more abundance. The universe doesn't judge your order. It just fulfills it with the enthusiasm of a postal worker who actually loves their job. Here's your first practical step, and I want you to try this before this video ends. For the next 24 hours, become a detective of your own language. Every time you catch yourself saying I am, followed by something you don't actually want more of, stop and consciously rephrase it. Instead of I am so tired, try I am recharging my energy. Instead of I am broke, try I am building my wealth. I know it sounds silly at first, but remember, you're learning a new language, and every language sounds ridiculous until you become fluent. The second magic phrase is I have. This is where you start taking inventory of what's already working in your life. The universe loves confirmation bias. When you acknowledge what you have, it assumes you want more of the same and starts shopping for upgrades. I have a warm bed. I have clean water. I have people who care about me. These aren't just gratitude exercises. They're cosmic purchase orders for more good things. Now here's where most people mess this up, and I'm going to save you years of frustration. You cannot fake this. The universe has excellent emotional radar. You can't stand in your empty apartment saying I have abundance while internally rolling your eyes and expecting miracles. That's like trying to convince someone you're happy while wearing a scowl. The energy doesn't match the words. Instead, start small and build your credibility with the universe. Find one thing you genuinely have and appreciate. Maybe it's your ability to make people laugh, or your cozy reading corner, or even just the fact that you're healthy enough to watch this video. Start there. Build your I have muscle with things that feel true, then gradually expand your inventory. The third phrase that makes the universe practically trip over itself to help you is I choose. This is where you take back your power from circumstances and become the author of your own story. Instead of, this always happens to me, Try, I choose to see this as an opportunity. Instead of, I have no choice. Try, I choose to find a solution. The universe loves working with people who take responsibility for their own experience because it knows they're serious about change. But here's the secret sauce that makes all of this work: timing and emotion. The most powerful time to speak to the universe is right before you fall asleep and right when you wake up. Your conscious mind is taking a coffee break, and your subconscious is ready to place orders directly with cosmic headquarters. Combine your new universe vocabulary with genuine emotion, not fake enthusiasm, but real appreciation, real hope, real determination, and you've just upgraded from regular mail to express delivery. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this sounds too simple to work. And you're right, it is simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. Learning to monitor and consciously choose your words is like training a puppy. It takes consistency, patience, and the occasional treat when you get it right. The universe isn't testing your worthiness. It's waiting for you to get clear about what you actually want. Here's your homework, and this is where the magic happens. For the next 7 days, I want you to become obsessed with 3 phrases. I am, I have, and I choose. Write them down, set phone reminders. Tattoo them on your forehead, whatever it takes to remember. Every time you catch yourself speaking the old language of limitation, pause and translate into universe. Don't worry about being perfect. The universe has infinite patience for students who are genuinely trying. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to believe in any of this for it to work. The universe doesn't require your faith, just your participation. Try it like an experiment. Be your own scientist. Test the hypothesis that your words create your reality and see what happens. The worst-case scenario is that you develop a more positive internal dialogue. The best-case scenario is that you discover you've had a direct hotline to cosmic customer service this entire time. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop accidentally ordering chaos and start consciously creating the life you actually want? The universe is listening, taking notes, and preparing to deliver. What are you going to tell it? Drop a comment below and tell me which phrase you're going to focus on first. I am, I have, or I choose. And if this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started on this journey of speaking fluent universe. Remember, small changes in language create massive shifts in reality. Your words are more powerful than you've ever imagined, and the universe can't wait to show you what you're truly capable of creating. Now go out there and start speaking the language of miracles. The universe is waiting for your call.